Oh, howdy, folks. Welcome back to XCOM Declassified, the Bureau, or XCOM the Bureau Declassified, whatever it is. Part 4. Do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthrough speed, earns 100% trophies or achievements. I'm here to play games because I play games for fun. It's one of my top favorite hobbies, amongst many, many others. I figured, hey, since I'm already playing games, why don't I hit 2 little buttons on the keyboard here and do a recording and upload it to YouTube. Share with the world. Why would you want to share with the world, Ryan? Well, that's a great question. I mean, for one, allows me to haunt my family members and friends long after I'm gone, because they'll still exist up on YouTube. Ghost in the Machine. 2, it allows me to ramble out insane ideas that will then be recorded for posterity. And much like the ancient philosophers of old, these ideas will be popular in the future, and I will get no credit or money made from it. As per most philosophers, right? Not saying I'm a philosopher, but still, it's an example. But really, the main reason I do this is it's kind of hard to organize events with friends and families to get them on over some co-op. Just sitting down on the couch and playing games and having dumb conversations like this opening. So I figured, hey, why don't I make companion videos? What are companion videos? Videos that I call companion videos are videos you pop on in the background while you're doing something else. So maybe washing dishes, driving home from work, maybe you're playing games yourself, building a model, studying, maybe it's 1 o'clock in the morning, you can't sleep and you just need something on. Well, hey, pop on one of these videos and you invite me into your home, I invite you into mine, and for the next couple hours, hour and a half, 2 hours usually, consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend. So we play new games for the first time, old games for the first time, or in this case, revisiting a game that we have played before, but seeing how they fare after 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years after we first played them and last beat them. So it's kind of the rundown. Consider it kind of like an ASMR, podcasty, roleplay, am-glam. It is one thing and everything all at once, and never is. But thanks for joining me. So sit back, relax, and hey, let's see how it goes. I want to give a special thank you, though, to my subscribers, to each and every subscriber, because if it wasn't for y'all, I would not be doing these videos. I'd still be playing games, I just wouldn't be doing the videos. Y'all continue to be great, and I promise this, as long as one of you stays subscribed, I'm going to keep doing videos. So, we'll keep the train rolling. You drive by Rubneck Computers, howdy. And this time I'm going to recommend a movie, because I rewatched, I kind of have a soft spot for it. Because when I grew up watching a lot of the Christopher Reeves Superman, right? But Superman Returns. I could see why some people would think it's boring, but I think they did a good job hitting that same tone as the Christopher Reeves movies, but giving it a facelift for the more, well, at the time it was modern. I had to take a drink of water, sir. More modern audience, right? So then I have to get this damn hair out of my face, because bald kids around the world need hair. So I donate. So give me a second. Oh, God. Baldness runs in the family, but it does not seem to be hitting me like I thought it would. I have like a reverse Vegeta. Let's go with that. Yeah. Painting a pretty picture. Anyways. Where are we going? I don't even know what we're here for. What are we here for? Operation Longsword, okay.
I'm no stranger to landing behind enemy lines, but I just can't get used to those lines being drawn on American soil.
Don't get used to it. Stay focused on the mission. Getting to the war factory.
The one the bastards built smack dab in the center of town,
that's it.
right
War
on
factory.
Main Street, USA? How could I ignore that?
We're not gonna ignore it. We're gonna take it out. Pull yourself together, Barnes. Whoa! Whoa!
If they had done a second game, you know what I would have liked to have seen? The maps opened up a bit. Keep the whole map structure, but make them kind of miniature open worlds, if that makes sense.
Maybe the civilians got out.
Sure they did. And now they're all marching themselves to some alien town.
Knock off the chatter. Enemies ahead.
Whoa!
Make him hurt. Draw his fire.
Over here, shithead! Enemies engaged! Under fire! Up and away! Plasma field, now! Setting up plasma field! Diversion, there! Diversion out! Almost got it! That's your target. It's mine. Focus on that one. Target confirmed. Get that bastard's attention. Come on, find me, you bastards!
Man, taunt works has like a steep cooldown, huh? Oh, is this like the sniper rifle equivalent? Oh, we'll mess with it. What are you guys still in cover for? Is there an enemy?
On me! Back on the CO, now! Whoa! Ready!
Let's try this, actually.
Get its
Let's
attention!
taunt
Come on,
him.
you dumb bastards! Finish it off! Lifting! Taking the shot! Repositioning.
Can I punch him?
Area secure.
No, I guess you can't punch him in the air, huh? Where's the dry? That's right, we're here for a munitions factory. I do kind of like how left thumbstick pressing it in zooms it. Usually it's the right. It allows you to kind of do it. So you can kind of zoom and move. That makes sense.
Listen, Carter. Now, I didn't mean to lay that heavy shit on you earlier.
No, I get it. What they're doing to our towns. Our people.
Nothing in my war years prepared me for this.
These are your war years, Barnes.
You kidding me? This would be easy streak compared to what I gone through. War is freaking hell, man. I mean, I get aliens, but like this? I don't know. It's kind of Hollywoodified, right? Like, real war is very messes with your internal clock a lot. It's very disgusting and dirty. I'm not even talking about the actual combat. I'm just talking about having to fight in it.
Whoa!
Like, man, my first shower was a bath out of a water fountain in Baghdad Park. One of them. And I'd been wearing the same set of clothes for a month straight. So when I actually took my underwear and pants and pulled it away from my body, my skin had actually started to merge over or absorb the fabric. So it tore up. I had scarring all across my waistline from it. You can still kind of make it out. It's not as bad as it used to be. It used to be like a spotted leopard or something. But yeah, and I was like bleeding everything from it. It's gross. So why didn't I shower or anything for a month? Well, because when we went into Iraq back in 2003, we had to wear mop gear because of the chemical attacks and stuff. And if you don't know what mop gear is, you have to wear that over your camis, and under your camis you wear your skivvies and your underwear. So you're wearing like already 2 sets of clothes, and you put the mop gear on, which is like this thick type of suit that you wear for chemical, nuclear, and biological agents. And then you wear these rubber boots over your combat boots. So, yeah. I mean, my feet look like swished frickin' cheese, man.
Blobs.
Looks like they got one at least.
Yeah, but the wrong one. Thing exploded.
Anyways, yeah, war sucks. I mean, the adrenaline gets you pumping when you're in a combat situation, but things they don't also show during war movies a lot of times is you are like a zombie after the engagements, because all those chemicals your body pumps into you kind of puts you into overdrive. I gotta put a fresh dip in, sorry. So like I'm talking your Superman levels. If it's not your first encounter where you might freeze like I did, and then I had sense knocked into me. Some people freak out and just say, you know, they go to the bathroom on themselves, they can't stop crying, they just completely check out. I froze, then I got knocked down, and because my buddy dove on me and told me to get my shit together, basically. And then after that, I was fine. But your body goes into hyper super mode, man. Like, you're super strong, fast. Your sense of awareness can be disorienting because you perceive time and things moving slower than you. You're hyper focused and hyper aware. Well, what happens is after going through extenuating circumstances, your body has to counterbalance all the chemicals it was pumping into you. And it's basically like going, from being really, really running at a red line and then having to slam on the brakes and try and cool everything off because you're overheated. And you just turn into like a zombie for the next couple hours, and then you just want to sleep all the time. Oh, okay. It's not exactly how I thought it was going to perform.
Here we go.
You don't really get that long in movies.
Stay sharp, blobs! Plasma field!
Plasma field in progress.
Oh, synchronized reloading. That's cool. Did not plan that. Oh, and that's the other terrible thing about war they don't really show. It's like
They're pushing! What do we do?
Freaking game of red light, green light. Who? I don't see anybody. Because you never know when the next ambush is going to happen. You don't know when you're going to go on a QRF. You don't know when you're going to have downtime. So your body's constantly trying to, you might get 5 minutes before the next ambush or something. Or if you're clearing a house, like I used to do that
Holy
too.
Christ, what a mess.
The bastards just move right in, don't they?
Hit it hard! Get that bastard's attention! Hey! Over here, asshole! He's summoning reinforcements! Regroup!
Oh, come on.
These things are armored.
Lifting it!
Sometimes it gets stuck there.
Burn those bastards! Setting up plasma field! Set up a diversion!
This'll distract them.
Blob deployed! Draw its fire! Come on, find me, you
We can get in where that oversized son of a bitch came out. Let's go.
Alright, and that's an okay weapon, but yeah, clearing houses, because it's a game of stop and go. 1 minute your heart's beating out of your chest, and the next minute, everything's cool as a cucumber.
Let's stay together here.
I'm here now.
So that wreaks havoc on your body.
Whoa!
Didn't help also. If I wasn't on a mission or QRF, I was at the gym.
Whoa!
Lived out there. Those grenades, yeah, I think those are. Can we go up here? No. I mean, this hits hard, but you burn through ammo quick. I think the SMG is better. Because even though it says 18 shots, it's really only 6.
Whoa! Whoa!
You get about 18 shots, I guess. We'll give it a try. See how it works. That's what I was looking for.
We're in.
Damn, Carter. Nothing gets you.
Increases weapon damage as enemies without shields. Okay.
Not if I can help it.
It's just... they're taking everything.
But they're gonna have to go through us to get it.
Anyways, you guys don't hear about my war and the war stories. You're here for XCOM. Heavy plasma pistol. Okay. Alright, let me try this. Oh man, do I want to get rid of the blaster? I don't think so. I think that will count as us having new equipment. We don't got a new sniper rifle yet. Alright, laser pistol. Heavy plasma. Now, if I remember in the old XCOM games, plasma was the best of the best. So I'll have an upgraded sniper.
Enemies engaged! Commander! Get that bastard's attention! Come on, you dumb bastard! Get down! Hit it now!
Contact.
Oh god. 3 shots? I will take it.
Whoa! We're holding that area! It's almost dead! Keep it up!
Holy crap. There's just so many of them.
Blob out! Finish it off! Plasma there!
Plasma field in progress.
Taking a shot! Healing engaged! Diversion there! Diversion out! Whoa! Whoa! He's down! Alley-oop! It's down!
The sick docs need orders.
The last of them.
Oh, I guess they carry plasma pistols now, huh?
Power core.
Man,
That console over there controls it.
Heavy plasma is really good. Really good pistol. Yeah, let's look around real quick. Make sure there ain't nothing to pick up. Sure, there's gonna be a big one.
That did it.
Enemies engaged. Rays coming in.
Hit it hard! Draw its fire! Lifting it!
I don't know if you get more points for combo kills or what, but...
Ready up, gentlemen. These don't go down easy.
Plasma field!
Setting that plasma field!
Deploy diversion! This'll distract him! Get that bastard's attention!
Come on, you dumb bastard! He's in armor! They're pushing! What do we do?
They're all dead. Let's keep moving.
They're pushing. What do we do? They're all dead. Yeah.
You did it, Carter. Hell, if that don't give a man hope.
I'm your CO, Barnes, not your shrink. Just be ready to get us out of here.
Carter, you just saved this whole sector.
This sector will be saved when we shut this place down.
Now, if I'm going to tell you one of the things I wish the game had more of, is I wish it had more missions. I do remember there weren't like a ton of missions. There's a good amount of them, but it's one of those games where you're kind of left wishing that they had maybe like, you know what would have worked for this really well was like a randomizer or a roguelite kind of feel to it, where you'd get like random pop-up missions that you could do. Now this came out before that was kind of like a big thing. The roguelite format, but I feel like if they gave this game a second shot.
Ready for extraction. See you at the LZ, Barnes.
Copy that, Agent
And
Carter.
gave like randomized roguelite missions. Missions that ran no longer than like a half hour, 20 minutes, whatever. An enemy facility producing silicoid technology has been shut down by Agent Carter and the field team. Their brave actions have saved countless lives. That's what we got. Alright, we also got reduce damage from explosive grenades. Oh yeah, this. Peter's first experience with outsiders was more memorable than expected, as they were ambushed by a small squad of hostiles. However, our agents were victorious, and Peter is a firm convert, now one with proven experience in the field. So we got another engineer. Okay. Potsdam was the site of the first known alien abduction and has also been one of the first towns to be afflicted by a sleepwalker infection, cross-checking Angeles file with other infected towns. Every site of a missing person led to an early infection. The seeds of the alien takeover appear to have been planted at least half a decade ago. Alright. There will be nothing new to see here because we didn't advance the story. We just did a side thing. Let's get their perks. Yeah, that. Right, because that's what? Faster? Oh, they're already level 5. Fire mission.
The recon agent calls in a location. After a few moments, artillery bombards everything in the target area, friend or foe.
Alright, let's see how it creates yeah, you want plasma field. Oh, they're still rank 4. Laser turret. Trust me, rocket turret's not worth
The
it.
engineer provides frontline support
It
by
fires
deploying a
way too
sturdy
slow.
automated machine gun to target short and medium range
From what I
enemies.
remember. We'll do one of each.
The engineer provides heavy firepower by deploying an automated rocket launcher to target long and medium range enemies.
Alright. Those are going to be the same, so. Alright, so let's bring our... Who do we want to bring? What does he have again? He's got plasma field. Alright, I kind of want to bring both of these. You know what? No, we'll stick with them, right? We'll do Doran. Mahoney. Thing.
Agent Weaver has a head start, but with Barnes piloting, you should make up some time. Your job is to ensure that the target remains alive, so that the necessary information can be extracted. Do not, under any circumstances, allow Agent Weaver to terminate the target. Now get moving.
Alright, capture outsider officer. An outsider officer known as AsksUs is one of the few who knows the location of the outsider's leader. Agent Weaver has located AsksUs in a remote facility in Oregon. Intercept Agent Weaver and capture AsksUs alive. So yeah, you could, if you paid for the DLC, which I wouldn't recommend it, you get a mission where you get a plasma pistol, but as soon as you do that mission, this is the very next mission. Or longsword gets you the heavy plasma, so. Doesn't really make sense.
I don't like the look of this place.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Just stay alert. Weaver already has a head start on us. Weaver, come in. What's your position? Agent Weaver, do you read me? Damn it, Angela.
This is my fight, Carter. You don't want to be here.
Can't do that. Falk's orders.
Screw the old man's orders.
We need AsksUs alive. We can't recover the data the Whitecoats need if his connection to Mosaic is severed.
I've been tracking him for a long time. I know how valuable he is.
So you won't kill him before we get what we need, right, Agent Weaver? Weaver? Angela? Damn.
Looks like some out of Evil Dead going on here, huh? Found some caves near the campground. Ducked in here to avoid the outsider patrols and catch some shut-eye. I can't remember the last time I slept more than a few minutes. And Denny is on guard duty first. All I can say is they sure don't teach us about this in the Boy Scouts. No, I wouldn't think so. What is this? Like a side mission? Ah,
Doesn't look like it was aliens killed this guy.
Maybe it was a bear.
You wish.
I wouldn't have believed it myself. Significantly reduces recharge times for all abilities, but weapons become less accurate.
They're all dead. Let's get moving.
Really? Well, that's a thing.
You smell that? Something's very wrong here.
How could I miss it?
I think it's coming from up there.
The infamous drop down to a level so that you can't go back to let you know that you're making forward progress. Let's use this to kind of scope around here.
Dry as fire.
Over here, shithead!
Blob out.
We got hostiles!
Diversion, there!
This'll distract him.
Whoa!
See? What the hell are they doing? They're dumping, I don't know, something. Whatever it is, I'm putting a stop to it.
That's the last of them.
Only one way to get to the bottom of this. Come on, agents.
Yeah, this plasma gun changes the whole kit and caboodle up. Make sure you do that longsword side mission as soon as it becomes available.
Good God.
What in the hell?
Steady, agents. We've got to keep going. And it's not gonna get any prettier.
Don't even want to know the story behind that. I do see a
I
problem.
don't see any way around it. Come on, and watch your step.
Oh, God.
You dummy.
I'm gonna need some healing here.
Healing engaged.
Move
Go over
out.
there.
On the move.
I'll clear this out for you. Oh, they were probably commenting about this, huh?
Let's stay together here.
Regrouping.
Talk to me, Weaver. What are they doing here?
So you found their disposal site, huh? I told you you didn't want to be here.
I'm here for the same reason you are. To stop AsksUs.
That's not who I'm looking for right now.
Your brother.
Whoa!
Yeah, we know. I'm wondering if we're gonna get the like an improved sniper rifle. right now, I think they need it.
Jesus, someone did a number on this poor beast.
We've been running for 2 days, hiding from the outsider soldiers. No smart ones, thank God. I thought for sure we'd be caught that time Denny sneezed right while they were beneath our trees. Stupid hay fever. Might get us both killed. Very well might.
Eyes up, drones.
Oh, biggin.
That one.
Oh no, it hit him. Enemies engaged!
Attack!
Copy. Targeting.
Deploying blob!
They've been draining this entire lake.
Where are they taking all the water?
I'm more interested in why they're doing it at all.
They killed our blob!
No, not our blob.
Deploy diversion!
Diversion out!
Plasma field!
Setting up plasma field.
Alley-oop! Hit it hard! Get that bastard's attention!
Come on, find me, you bastards!
Weaver, I'm at their pumping station. Where are you?
Just ahead, but I'd expect resistance. I, made a little noise on my way in.
Yeah, so you just pop all your abilities and basically you melt at least one single target. Pete, can you take a look in the pumping station? Water levels seem a little low for this time of year. Actually, seem a lot low. Maybe take a look around the cave, see if any new fissures have opened up. If we have any eruptions coming, best to know as much as we can beforehand. Last thing we need is for some turf scare. Thanks, Ray. What's this one? Reduces damage from enemy attacks. Increase clip size for all weapons, allowing you just to... Okay, we've already got that. As you can see, this thing eats
Come on
through
back, gentlemen.
Sure thing.
ammo pretty good, though. You don't get a high clip size for it. That's for sure.
Yes, Commander?
You've got your orders.
Whoa!
I'm here.
Let's stay together here.
Regrouping.
Whoa!
Alright.
Set up over there.
Ready?
Regroup, fellas.
On my way back.
Set up there.
Got it. Moving out. I'm here.
Whoa!
Angela, there's a barrier. How do we get through?
You're going to have to bring it down. There was a teleporter, but things got heated.
You blew it up?
I wasn't expecting guests, Carter.
I'm gonna need one of you to override the system.
Rise go.
I'm on it.
Diversion, now!
This'll distract them.
Throwing a blob! Enemy, engage, boys! Up and away! Finish it off! Taking a shot! What's the status on that barrier?
Almost.
These things are armored! Whoa! Take cover! Going in. Whoa! Under fire! Focus on that target.
Area secure. Got it. It's down.
Alright, perk points. I guess that. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, this is usually how I like to roll with stuff. High damage weapons. Low ammo count, but high damage.
Carter. Will, are you there?
This is some operation they're running here. I get the feeling it's been around for a while.
It has. Much longer than I thought.
What makes you so sure?
Just get to me. There's something I need you to see.
Whoa!
And that's also kind of the reason why I wish that your companions had a higher rank, because they're already maxed out. I'm only halfway to Carter's. Alright, she's over there, but what's over here? Nothing. Big old goose egg.
Who is he, Angela?
His name was Pete.
Your brother?
Yes. AsksUs took him from me. I came here to take him back.
Is he still in there?
I don't know. The bastards are still using him. So it's possible.
Using him?
To develop the infection.
So that's what this place is. They're building the disease from live human test subjects. And your brother...
Patient
Pete
zero.
was one of the early test subjects. This facility has been here for a long time. Far longer than I thought.
Then it's time we shut it down. What are Pete's chances?
I don't know. At this point, he's been a sleepwalker for years. but I won't let him disappear forever.
He's lucky to have you as a sister.
I'm a year younger than him, but he was the one school bullies always picked on. Till I got old enough to throw a punch, that is. Axis won't be so lucky.
What makes you so sure that AsksUs is here?
This is where they perfected the toxin, and it's still being distributed across the western seaboard.
So it's too important for him to just leave.
Exactly. I've been tracking Axis for years, before I even knew what he was. If he has one flaw, it's his pride, both in his work and in his people. He won't turn tail now.
Why did you run? Why not just let me and my team take care of AsksUs?
If you came alone, even if you managed to capture Axis, I'd never know what happened to Pete.
You could have told me.
No, I couldn't have. Carter, I'm a woman playing a man's game. I can't afford the appearance of emotions.
You were getting angry?
Let's shut this place
Anger is an
down.
emotion.
Should be simple if we work together.
I'll stay here and find where they're keeping Pete.
Because you and Falk
And
were
where
going at it.
Axis is hiding himself.
Just don't go running off again.
I've been waiting a long time for this day. Trust me, Carter. I'm not going anywhere. Head over the bridge and keep heading down, Will. I'll be checking their systems from here.
Let us know when you find them.
Believe me, you'll know.
Alright, so once we go out this, let's look over here first. Probably nothing, but hey, who knows? We might look out and find a weapon
There.
or a schematic.
Test subjects.
No. No dice, same on.
So why are so many of the beds empty? What happened to them?
We just saw them. When the test was complete, they were just dumped outside.
We're gonna make them pay, right, Commander?
Oh, yes. I promise.
I'm good with these guys.
The great William Carter has arrived. I have looked forward to our meeting.
Axis, enjoy your last minutes, you son of a bitch. And then I'm gonna tear out your goddamn heart!
Quite taken enough of that. William Carter is the one I wish to speak with. William Carter is the one who can see reason.
Sorry, pal. I'm not here to chat. Just hold on, Angela. We'll shut him up for good.
I'm changing, I can see it. Slow. Some of the others, they don't change at all, they just die. Some change fast, minutes. We're lab rats, poked, prodded, I hope I die. I don't want to become whatever it is we become. Monsters, animals, I hope I die. I hope someone finds this place and burns it to ashes, I don't want to become. Here we go, this is over a little more. Significantly increases range vulnerabilities. I still prefer the one we got on here because it increases damage, decreases damage we receive, and
Christ, look. Underneath us.
Oh, hell. People herded up in pens like animals? We gotta help them.
They're not people anymore. Not really. And the only way to help them is to shut this facility down once and for all.
Why, just ahead.
Think of how kind we have been. Tens of thousands have been spared the horrors of war.
Draw its fire!
Hey, over here, asshole!
Hit it hard!
Take it aim.
yeah, I'll stick with what I got.
Whoa!
What do we have here? Thing called a phantom. Phantom. Won't you, phantom?
Draw his fire.
I'm over here! Come get me!
Lifting him.
We got hostiles! Deploy diversion. Diversion out! Watch your flanks, people! Chill! Hit him hard! Blob deployed! Reloading! Cover there! Roger. Moving out. Moving! Location reached!
No, I guess we can't go up there, huh?
Plasma there! Plasma field in progress! Bombardment now! Ordnance inbound! They're shielded! Head down, sniper! Finish it off! Taking a shot! I'm on the shields! Take cover, sniper! Keep the pressure on him! Get its attention! Come on, you dumb bastard! Shields it down! Hit it now! Eyes up! Go! Reloading! Take cover! Sniper! Diversion there! Missile distraction! Sniper! Take down!
Oh, behind us.
Plasma field! Setting up plasma field! Lifting it! Whoa! All targets down.
You are not the first species to resist us. And you will not be the last to thank us when your induction is complete.
Whoa!
Probably can't come back here, so might as well pick up there. So yeah, that's probably the one bad thing about this gun. No, if you wear that one backpack, that increases the capacity. Laser pistol. Look at these fools still using the laser guns. Ah. Plasma is king, just like in Fallout. Alright.
Will, I found him. I'm taking a shortcut to join you. I finally found him. I finally found my brother.
Send out a decoy.
Send it out a decoy.
Let's do that. Let's
Blob
do
deployed.
that. And let's taunt.
Draw his fire.
Over here! Shithead! Contacts! Check guards! Burn those bastards!
Plasma field in progress.
Hit the area, hard! Fire mission confirmed!
We're through with shields. Let's hit it.
Reloading! Alley-oop!
We offer you the comfort, the peace of Mosaic. And you spit it back in our faces.
Ah, I missed. Missed again.
Enemies down!
Oh crap.
Whoa! Walk it off! Plasma field, now!
Setting up plasma field.
I'm a goner!
Move.
Behind cover! Moving! Draw its fire! I need support over here!
Do we have anything else we're having to get ambushed by?
Regroup! The last of them on the field!
Agent Weaver,
Okay,
where
no,
are you?
We're good.
Up this way. He's in here.
Did not expect them to come from that rear door. Honestly, didn't even realize it was a door.
An armored drone provides excellent combat support, firing over cover and flanking enemies from above.
Mind control should be the last ability we get, right? Yeah. Oh no, there's one more after that. Let's see ability perks real quick. Level 8 and 10 will give us more health.
This is a control room, right? So why don't we just shut this whole place down?
If you can make sense of the controls, go right ahead.
Shutting it down won't make a difference if Axis is still around to start it up again. But after we grab him, let's blow this place sky high.
Sounds like a plan, boss.
Whoa!
What do we got now? Drone, okay.
Whoa!
Alright, so technically we could have a 5-man squad. One's a goo puppy and the other one's a drone puppy.
Whoa!
As we'll call them. Puppies. But I still wish we could have an actual full 5 squad.
I thought I finally had him back.
You found him.
He's not in there anymore. Just an empty shell.
Maybe the doctors can...
No, no more. He's already been through so much. No more experiments. His suffering ends now.
What are you saying?
I'm going to shut these machines off. Then he can finally be at peace.
No one should have to do that to their own family. Let Let me take this one, Angie.
No, I should.
Angela, I know how you feel right now. Trust me.
Your family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah. Because his wife and kid, I think they died in a fire or
That's
something.
what Pete would have wanted. I'll catch up to you. I need to say one last goodbye. You can do this, Angie. And then, Axis will pay. Goodbye, Petey.
I guess back through here. All right. All right.
Carter, this facility, this infection, it's all part of some bigger plan.
Yeah, a plan to change us from the inside out. Infect our minds with this poison and we'll just walk ourselves right into their arms.
Effectively a bloodless coup. But then why all this fighting? Why the war?
This isn't a war, not to them. This is just them preparing.
But for what?
I don't know, but I bet Axis does. And if we can restrain ourselves from giving the bastard what he deserves, we might get an answer to the question. Understood?
He's in the water distribution chamber. You go on and ask your questions.
Alright, we're probably gonna get ambushed again, aren't we? The heck is this?
Can you not see? We must save humanity from itself. Surely we can agree on that.
Yeah, that's what they always say. Whoa. Whoa. What is going on?
Whoa!
Oh. Yeah, here's the thing.
Plasma field there.
Plasma field coming up.
Bombardment there.
Brace for artillery.
Drone assisting. Blob out.
We got hostiles!
Don't run into the plasma field.
Finish it off! Taking the shot! I'm going in.
How are you?
Healing!
How are you down?
Whoa! Whoa!
I guess there was nothing in there. Oh, that's weird. No, I don't. Let's. No. Like I did a good look.
See us.
Whoa.
Get a decoy out.
This'll keep him busy.
Blob deployed. Drone deployed. Draw his fire.
I'm over here! Enemies, engage me! Hold up there!
Whoa!
Agent Weaver, in position. Move.
You heard the lady.
Guardian Angel with a sniper rifle. My kind of angel.
William Carter. It was my hope that you would be reasonable.
Angela, take him down! Hit it hard!
Let's see, what else can we do? Let's do this so
Burn
we don't
those
get
bastards.
flanked.
Plasma field in progress.
He's done that.
Get me artillery!
Taking aim.
It seems in every world there are those who simply cannot embrace the future.
Lifting it! Area secure!
Thank you, Agent Weaver.
Just doing my job.
Whoa!
As if being a sleepwalker wasn't bad enough.
Christ, what were they doing to him?
It wasn't enough to make us slaves. They were trying to turn us into outsiders.
You think any of the ones we fought used to be human?
You can't start thinking like that. Not now, or we'll never get out of here.
Yeah, so we're sitting pretty good. Is this a new weapon? No.
You, need a minute, Angela?
Let's put an end to this. I'll cover you.
Oh. Don't tell me this is AsksUs already. Yeah, this is AsksUs. It's kind of like a tall sectoid, huh?
Take out that shield. Where's he powering it from?
Looks like the power's coming from something inside those 3 bunkers.
Need help with this one?
The shield's power is coming from something inside those 3 bunkers. We've got to shut them down.
Gotcha.
Back on you, Commander!
It's over. This world is ours.
Deploy diversion! Diversion out!
Will not change that fact.
Throwing a blob! Helper drone up!
I don't think that'll reach it. No, it won't. Will this reach it? Maybe. Yeah, but I don't want
Maybe
to.
not. But I'll sure as hell enjoy it.
Such mindless aggression. One of the many traits that can find a home in our empire. It is a shame you refuse to join us. You are a prisoner. Origin can free you and lead you to glory.
Join you? I'll never be your slave. The prisoner. What does that mean?
Finish it off! Plasma field! Setting up plasma field!
He should be fine.
Taking a shot! Angela, take him down!
Gotta take him down and...
Bombardment now! Fire mission confirmed! Whoa! Back here. Healing engaged. Back on you! Whoa! Back on you, Commander! Whoa!
Got it.
Set up a diversion. This'll distract them. Draw its fire. Come on, find me, you bastard! Repositioning. Need help with this one? On
No
me.
crap.
Hit it hard. Take an aim. Get its attention. Hey, over here, asshole!
Shields! Hit him hard!
Blob out. Regroup.
That drone lasts a while.
Whoa. Keep the pressure on him. Angela, take him down. Get that bastard's attention. Come on, you dumb bastard!
One step closer.
Go! Whoa! Deploying helper drone. Plasma field, now! Plasma field in progress! Diversion, there!
Diversion out!
Finish it off! Taking a shot! They killed him!
We are here to help you.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, that heavy plasma makes short work of it. I mean, it's all normal, but still. I didn't really expect it to skew this hard, you
Better
know?
be worth it.
Angela, we've got everything we need.
Like, even mutons just don't.
We are not defeated. And this isn't for nothing.
Well, damn. Upon arrival, the field team was able to make contact with the AWOL agent Angela Weaver. Intel from Agent Weaver indicated that the enemy facility nearby was the site where the Sleepwalker pathogen was developed and produced. High-ranking enemy officer known as AsksUs was successfully apprehended, debriefed, and executed by the field team. Agent Weaver's insubordination is to be overlooked due to her commendable service record and the vital assistance she provided in recovering the data. Despite the mental strain involved in terminating her infected brother, Dr. Dresner has declared Agent Weaver fit for further duty. I wonder if we'd had her pull the plug if she would have been taken off duty. That I don't know.
We've been analyzing the data you and Weaver collected from the Outsider facility. The results are unsettling. Based on the volume of contaminant found, as well as the layout of the nation's water infrastructure, we expect...
Over 2/3 of the population would have been infected within a few weeks if we hadn't stopped it. I can do the math.
As it is, tens of thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands, have been infected or exposed. It's getting harder and harder to keep the outsider threat under wraps. We can't afford to have the whole country panicking. We need to do something fast.
Time to see what we got from Axis.
Oh, apparently there was a plasma rifle. A plasma sniper rifle. Wow. We messed them up. Didn't we? Unless it's gonna give it to us? Because it's nice like that? Oh, okay, good. Good. Increase fuel energy, just mechanical enemies first, now deploy with a shield. Let's do that one. Really, should we do that one? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, might as well. It's everybody. Alright. Mission select. We've got that there, but there's probably going to be a bunch of little side stuff here to do. So let's check that out.
Crud, tell me you got something useful out of the data from Axis.
You better believe it. Only thing is, well, we're not sure how much a difference it'll make.
Of course it'll make a difference. We didn't retrieve all that for nothing.
So most of what we've learned was logistical information. Where outsiders are stationed, how they plan to advance, and so forth.
Seems like that'd be a big help in a war.
Sure, if we could stand against them. I mean, we'll know what towns to evacuate before they're hit, but we still can't stand up to their forces in a fight, even if we ambush them.
Bullshit. I fight them all the time. Why can't everyone else?
Yeah, but you're you. You've got the best weapons humanity has ever learned to use. A team of highly trained agents, and that thing on your arm. We only have so many XCOM agents, but the outsiders have an entire planet full of soldiers.
What are we supposed to do then? Just give up?
Hell no, of course not. It's just that we really only have one chance to turn this thing around.
Take out Origin and Mosaic.
Yeah, and I can't think of anyone better suited to do it. Sorry.
How are the outsiders dealing with the loss of Axis? He was the invasion leader, so it must have thrown off some of their plans.
We thought it'd be like an army losing its general, but we overestimated his importance. Seems like they're still getting commands through Mosaic. From Origin.
That's why he's the next target.
Yeah. Take out Origin, shut down Mosaic, and the outsiders should be completely cut off. Suddenly, we'll have the advantage.
If this mission succeeds.
We're all counting on you. Good luck.
What do we know about the alien homeworld? Anything about their defenses?
We're
Pain in the
pretty
butt
sure
in the original,
Mosaic core is
so.
located just off their homeworld. He's broadcasting commands through it. That's gotta be where Origin is. The data you pulled from Axis mentions automated security, but there was no mention of guards.
And the Avenger can get us past most of the automated systems?
Exactly. You know, I really wish we had time to explore their world. Man, I'd pay anything to see that.
Maybe I could get you a seat on the Avenger.
Oh, no you don't. I said I'd pay anything. Not that I'd risk my life, thank you very much.
What do you think about our chances?
Your chances against Origin, or the chances for the whole human race?
One's not happening without the other, right?
Guess you got a point there.
So what would you say are the chances?
You don't want to know. The way people are betting, well, if you make it back, let's just say I'll be rich.
Great. Glad I could help. Looks like it's
See you
time to
later.
ship off. When I
Alligator.
come back, maybe I'll bring you a souvenir.
You just take care of Mosaic, okay? Don't think I can ask any more than that.
This attack is our best bet, but I won't lie to you about our chances of returning.
What's with the extra security?
Director's order. Protecting the staff.
God, I know the outsiders keep advancing, but here? Oh.
He just repeated himself. No wonder, is he infected?
Staff the Avenger.
Looks like you're finally gonna get to take a ride in this death trap, huh?
Wrong. You're the one taking the ride. I get to be the one flying it.
You think it's ready for the trip?
It's you and the rest of the team I'm worried about. This beauty is all ready. Assuming you can help me with one last detail.
Uh-oh.
You got a platoon of engineers and mechanics on this thing. What do you need me for?
Everything's up and running, but we're picking up evidence of leaks in the fuel system. Problem is, they're too small for us to spot with the naked eye.
Leaks? Should I be wearing a hazmat suit?
Nothing that dangerous, but it could cause a fuel leak in the field, or an explosive chain reaction.
If it'll keep this contraption in one piece, count me in. But how am I supposed to help?
If you scan the Avenger with that thing on your arm, you should be able to detect the leaks. Point them out to us and we'll handle the rest.
That's all? Walk in the park, Barnes.
Alright. How do I get... No, over here. Left trigger to scan for stuff, huh?
You're leaking fuel here.
Oh, what's this? I'm gonna read reports of sightings. We're picking up communications of potential Avenger sightings from shortwave radio signals. Chatter seems mostly harmless, and it's a man's opinion that it couldn't matter less. Some survivors sees our new baby. Okay.
Okay, now track the pipe back to its valve and shut that off.
Alright, so those two are leaking. Alright, so we want to turn this off. Right? Is that?
That's all of them.
Wait, what? I don't even know what I did. Oh, this controls that other pipe that's not connected to those tubes. Okay. I guess I got on the first try. Oh, hey. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so there's actually 6 pipes. 3 of them are leaking. Let me locate all 3 of them. Alright. I get it now. I just looked down on that first one.
That all you needed?
Just the last touches, yeah. And you might be interested to know you helped the techs track down a design flaw.
Flaw? What sort of flaw?
Nothing big enough to cause a problem, but they think they can get another 2, maybe 3% efficiency out of the engine.
We don't have time for a complete overhaul.
No, of course not. But they want to try some new layouts. Might help if we ever need to make a fleet of these babies.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. How big a flight crew does the Avenger take? Who's coming with us?
She can carry a small army, but half of that's going to be pilots, engineers, and scientists.
I don't want to hang around any longer than we have to. No way I'm holding off a charging muton while the lab rats are catching alien butterflies.
Don't worry, Carter. They all know the top priority is getting out alive.
What are you worried about us for? Think we're gonna make a mess in your new toy?
You might, unless you've gone through high-G training and didn't tell me.
So it's gonna be that kind of ride, huh?
I'll just say this. If I have to do any evasive maneuvers, you
Excuse
better
me.
hold on to your
Is this
barf
weather?
bag with both hands.
Better load up.
Just buckle up in there and I'll take care of the rest.
Why does it already feel like we're at endgame? I think half the game just takes place with you running around and doing all this stuff. Which isn't terrible, but...
Good job out there, Carter. Just hope it makes a difference.
Again, I kind of wish there was a bit more of the combat stuff going on.
Mein Gott! Be careful with that delirium! We must have the utmost caution!
Things seem scattered. What's going on?
Herr Volk has had my best men working on a special edition for the Avenger. I hardly have time for our latest breakthrough.
Special edition. I don't like surprises, Doc.
Not to worry, William. Just a small contingency plan. But in the course of its development, we made a most remarkable discovery.
So what did you discover, Doc?
It is a cure for the sleepwalker infection. Or a possible cure, at least. It has yet to be tested on a live subject, but Dr. Hera has high hopes.
So you think you have a cure for the sleepwalkers?
One of Dr. Veer's projects involves disrupting the connection to Mosaic. With some minor modification, and the medical assistance of Dr. Hera, I believe it could partially reverse the effects of the infection.
Even a partial cure is better than nothing. Can I do anything to help?
Actually, yes. Dr. Hera has asked if you could assist with the first human test.
Why me? I'm no doctor.
I do not know his reasonings, but I'm inclined to trust his judgment. If you have time, of course.
To find a cure, I'll make the time.
Wunderbar. He is preparing in the observation lab, and when you are finished, I would appreciate your report.
Sure.
You said you're adding something to the Avenger. Is the flying saucer impressive enough?
I apologize, William, but the Record Folk has demanded total secrecy on this project.
Excuse
Even
me,
the
yeah.
different teams do not know the full details.
Something I did
of
like
the
Mass
creations.
Effect 2 did is
That doesn't inspire a lot of trust, Doc.
I understand, William.
getting those upgrades for the ship.
But Herr Folk saw how
Actually
information
impacts
about the Avenger got out.
how
and
the
he has
ending
no
plays out.
intention for
That's
that to
kinda
happen
neat.
once again.
Suppose I can't blame him.
Had to put fresh dip in.
We both got a lot to get done.
Indeed, William.
into next hours.
I don't know if I could consider XCOM one of my favorite series. Now that I think about it, I really do like UFO Defense, Terror from the Deep, and Apocalypse. Apocalypse, my favorite.
Officer, I trust the infiltrator is secure.
Oh, he's been an absolute pussycat since you killed Axis.
Yeah, flying combat
Him, but either way,
in Apocalypse is great. I love it.
Strange, but I won't complain. Just watch yourself with him.
Of course, sir. Vigilance is my watchword.
Okay, then. And how are you holding up?
Oh, that's a little more complicated.
I heard about your family troubles. Any improvement?
Yeah. Oh, Percy and his team brought my girl back, along with the rest of the family. It was nice to have a chance to talk with her before the infection got too bad.
I know how tough that can be.
You get a hovering motorbike with a sidecar and a machine gun on it. Or a laser gun.
My parents were staying with her.
You can equip out.
They were drinking the same water she was.
Oh.
We don't know how much time they've got left.
Different weapons.
Maybe it won't even hit them, but...
Which you could do in the other games as well, but you actually see like the ships and stuff flying around. It's not just like that little screen where it show.
We can't afford to take chances this close to launch. If there are any security concerns, I need to know.
Believe me, I know.
Still
And the
images.
entire security team is on high alert. Enemy is yet to find our
Maybe
location,
I'll do
but we've been putting in defenses to prepare for the day they do.
Good to know, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Security can't afford to be optimistic in something like that, sir.
I'm not sure I trust him being this quiet. He might be planning something.
I don't think so. He hasn't said a word to anyone, and he's barely eaten anything. And he's still disconnected from Mosaic.
Maybe he's sick, or... hell, I don't know.
Ever since he heard you got Axis, it's like he's waiting for something.
I wonder how he'll respond if we shut down Mosaic.
When, sir? Not if. I know you'll do it.
I've got to get going.
Of course, sir. Go and put an end to this war. For all of us.
William Carter, it is you.
You're not normally like this.
I am not sure. I was having visions of Axis, of origin, of my people.
Dreaming, huh?
Perhaps that is the name for it. It has been more intense since I was disconnected from Mosaic.
You mentioned your dreams. What do you see in them?
My people, rushing forward like a tide on the ocean, surging across your world and building everywhere they touch.
Sure sounds like your war plan.
There is no stopping them. They are an endless mass, and above them all stands Origin, gleeful, turning your world into a husk, just like we did to our own.
That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure of that.
I know you mean to destroy
The original
Mosaic
XCOM
and
timeline
free us
kind of
from
happens a bit.
Origin, but I fear that will not be enough.
Well, yeah, they didn't
It'll make a
attack from
difference.
space,
One
if I
step at a
remember. I think
time.
the aliens came out of like portals.
How are things for you here?
Some of the scientists
They open
are
up throughout the
curious
city.
and
There's a
cruel.
weird
The
system.
guard, Richard Rose. He attempts to protect me. It is appreciated, but insulting to a warrior.
Good to hear. We need your insight if we're gonna save our people, and convince them to accept your people as refugees.
I will assist you in any way I can.
What should I expect on your homeworld?
Why would you need to know that?
We're gonna invade it.
Because it's time we took the fight to them.
This is a foolish thing you do, William Carter. Even the most remote parts of our home are protected.
We've taken precautions. Just tell me what to expect.
It has been so long since I saw my home. Decades of war on other planets, only sharing memories of what we fought for. Towers jutting into the sky, gunships patrolling every sky lane, and always poison in the air, in the water, and in our minds.
I see.
Pain, William Carter. You should expect pain.
Not a
Get
fan
your
of that.
rest. Sounds like you need it.
Thank you. But the visions of your planet, perhaps...
I mean, I got tattoos, right?
You can stop.
Never was a big fan of
Origin.
pain, even then.
We'll find an area like this. We could provide enough power to light all of
Good. Heinrich finally sent you. Let's get started.
How am I supposed to help? You're the doctors here, not me.
The treatment has to attack the infection in a few ways. Medically, technologically, and psychologically. You're here for the last part.
Look, I'm glad there's a cure, but I don't understand what you need me for.
One of the things that baffled us about the infection is that even when we cleared up all of the symptoms, the patient still wouldn't respond to external stimuli. Eventually, we discovered that a psychological connection was necessary for recovery.
We need something or someone
Psychological
familiar.
connection. What do you mean?
We need someone the patient knew to help bring them back.
Yeah.
Records show that our test subject, Nico Da Silva, worked with...
You're experimenting on Da Silva?
Yes. He may be a sleepwalker, but he's still an XCOM agent. That means taking risks. I'm sure he'd agree if he could communicate.
If it means bringing back Da Silva, I'm in. What happens if this doesn't work?
Physically, he'll be fine. But every time we attempt this without him recovering, he slips further and further.
Then let's get it right the first time.
Sounds like a plan.
So what will I be doing in there? I'm no surgeon.
Nurse Campbell will be handling all of the medical procedures and assisting you. We just need you to be an active participant and be ready to respond as he begins to come around.
What should I expect?
It's sort of like waking a sleeping child. They're trapped in a dream world, and you have to bring them out of it. Give them a reason to wake up.
Can't we get Freddy Krueger to do this?
Always worked on me when I was a kid.
Does a great job
Be
of
that
waking up
violent
kids.
or distressing. Try something friendlier. Something to draw them out.
I'm not known for being friendly, Doc.
I've heard. But too much pressure and they might retreat back to the dream world. Apparently, Mosaic has built quite a comforting prison in their heads.
Sounds cozy. I can see why they wouldn't want to come back into this world.
It's like breaking an addiction. You need to help them. But you have to be stern. But not so much that you drive them back.
Friendly, stern, but not too stern. Got it. Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
If you're right, this should be easy.
If it were easy,
I guess sometimes dialogue options do matter.
Now hold still.
Looks like my time is
Not today, it isn't. He's all ready. Try talking to him.
How are you doing, pal?
Goodbye, Carter.
That one?
Come on, Da Silva. It's time to wake up now.
Okay. Yeah, talk to him like you. I get it.
Pulse
Okay.
is up slightly. You're getting through to him. Go on.
Come on. It's time to wake up, Da Silva.
No. More war.
That's too stern. I don't think that's stern enough.
Come on, Da Silva.
Try that.
You don't want to miss humanity's finest hour, do you?
Yes.
Come on, Billy, wake up. You don't want to miss going putt-putt golfing. I love putt-putt, by the way. I think it's a great thing. Should be a professional sport.
Keep going.
If it isn't
Almost
already.
there.
That's right. You've got to wake up, Da Silva.
Got to get
Let's
up.
see. Can we figure this out?
Yes.
Wake up, you'll be a hero. That's too stern. That's familiar. This is no familiarity. Plus, that may have been the first one. That may have been the second, so let's try
You
that.
can't give up now.
Carter, I had the weirdest nightmare.
And I don't...
Got him, Carter.
Okay, I
He's
guess we got him.
awake.
What happened?
I don't know
I'll
if
tell you all about it, but
picking
first,
any of the
we
other
need to
options
get
would
you
have
back
failed
to
it or
health.
succeeded. It doesn't really tell you that.
Carter, I owe you another one, don't I?
Try not to talk
Nice job,
now.
Carter.
You've lost a lot of
Looks like you were
strength.
just what he needed.
Heinrich will want to know about this.
Well done. It won't be easy, but you just proved we can cure the sleepwalkers. Give Heinrich my congratulations.
I will.
We be refining Illyrian to this degree?
After I go down here and check out what's going on over here. Alright, I guess we did it.
Carter, just how many of these fellows have we run into? Let's see.
What do you guys got for me this time? No, they don't even got one inside. Yeah, I think in the original XCOM, that's what it was. It was like an automated robot thing.
Really think we can realign these things to help in the field?
Maybe. Or at least we can learn more about their weaknesses.
Oh, they're doing teleportation technology. Let's see what goes on here. Maybe stop? They're still doing it. Uh-oh. Huh. That's how we lost Kevin. If we go to the wall, I hope it says Kevin. That'd be hilarious.
We'd still require the target to stand up
Yeah, they're talking nerd stuff.
Ah, William. Good news, I hope.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to see if Kevin, like, teleported up here or something. I don't see him. Oh, that would have been hilarious. He was, like, locked in a storage closet or something, banging on the door.
It was touch and go for a while, but the cure worked.
Excellent. Excellent. If the underlying process is successful, then perhaps we can find a solution for the messes.
I sure hope so. You can't get me to be friendly to everybody in the world.
I was surprised we were able to get you to do so for even one.
Back to work.
Oh. Okay. Got another one of those. Agent missions, right? Yeah.
Hey, Carter. You really going out on the adventure? Things must be getting desperate out there.
Alright, let's keep checking out everything.
Carter got access. Took him out.
Damn.
I heard Weaver strangled the son of a bitch with her bare hands.
Come on, Percy. Maybe we can win this thing after all.
Oh, this was Percy.
Look sharp, Agent. We've got a war to fight.
Hey, Agent Carter. Oh, looking good. I'd offer you a cigar, but Quartermaster says we're all out.
Whole base is worried about the end of the world, but you seem pretty happy with yourself. Why's that?
Why shouldn't I be? I was promoted to team lead.
Congratulations. We need more teams out there. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, well, you just wait, Carter. Maybe next time I'll be the one they're calling a hero.
I hope the agents under you are just as happy with your leadership.
Ugh, they're the worst. Always getting themselves into trouble. I mean, who did I piss off to get saddled with a load like Newcomer?
They might not be the problem.
You're right. Might be the gear. Old Webb is probably giving us junk just because he's bitter we're still out in the field.
Sure, that's what's wrong. Of course. Stopping Axis wasn't about getting glory. It was about saving the world.
Nice speech. Practicing that one for your medal ceremony?
Listen, if we can't focus on the war, there won't be any medals. Or anyone left to give them.
Sure, that's why you're volunteering for the mission to save the Earth.
We're all working towards the same goal. Don't blame me if I get the big missions. There's no shortage of things that need to get done.
Sure, securing supplies and evacuating civilians. Can't make a name for yourself by scavenging and fleeing.
No, but you can save a lot of lives. If you'll excuse me, I've got to prepare for the big mission.
Sure, just rub it in.
You got a point, though. It's the little stuff.
So there's me, crouched down, just peeking out over cover between shots. Meanwhile, Newcomer is across the way. And I'm over there shouting at him, waving my arms around, trying to get him to look. Well, that's what I'm wondering. Then I see I'm hiding behind a damn barrel full of gasoline. That's a mistake you don't make twice. Yeah. From what's worth, that's where Percy wanted me. If it Congrats a drink for those shields. Ah, we sure could have used those back in my day.
Percy's gonna get some folks KIA'd. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going over there. I was gonna say, I'm determined to find Kevin.
They run right at you. I can do without them.
You're also Percy? Are you related, or is it like multiple man? There's multiple Percys. Clones? Oh. I feel like this is Home Alone now. Kevin!
What do you know? My gun jams. Oh no! That's when I remember the new toy. And suddenly, I'm lifting him up in the air. He's just dangling there like a rag doll. Ah ha ha ha!
Alright, what are we missing? What are we missing?
This always was a nice office. Had to be. Falk spent more time here than in his own bed. So, who's getting the boss's desk? Hey, don't you start. I still think they're coming back.
They're mimes.
But me, I'm
or ventriloquists.
No, you're an opportunist. Maybe.
Oh god, every time I think ventriloquists, I think of Kung Pao. We are ventriloquists, ventriloquists.
Tell me again how it happened. We're taking cover behind the crates when suddenly my mind was just full of this one idea. Over and over again. And what was that idea? Team leader is an enemy. Kill him. Over and over. He's an enemy. Kill him. But I wasn't the one thinking it. And what did you do then? I didn't do it. That's not the story I hear from forensics or from your remaining squad mate. It was my arm and my gun, but I wasn't the one who did it. I know what those bastards can do to a man. But from now on, any other teammate is only going to see you as a liability in the field. I know, sir. I'm reassigning you to base duty. Something quiet.
He lucked out.
You'll also see the counselor 3 times a week for therapy and monitoring.
Yeah, if you shot your team leader, or even just a squad mate, your ass is grass, man. You wouldn't be getting no put behind a desk. It is of crucial importance that AsksUs be taken down immediately. Please ensure our best agents deployed to remove this critical threat.
That's what we all tell ourselves.
I'm sure people have gotten away with it, but you either must have known somebody with those strings pulled, or you just got real lucky.
Good, you're here. I need a word.
Angie, how are you doing with everything that happened?
AsksUs is dead. As for Pete, I lost him years ago, Will. This was just the final goodbye.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. Now, let's get back to work. We don't have much time.
What do you mean?
We were right. This attack is the precursor for a larger one. The rest of their forces will be here in hours. A day if we're lucky.
Anything else useful? Weapon schematics, weaknesses, that sort of thing?
No obvious weaknesses, if that's what you mean. AsksUs was head of their invasion, so he knew everything about their troop strength and deployments.
That ought to give the analysts something to work with.
Not that we have any time. The main force will be here within a matter of hours.
And you killed him.
Better than nothing. We could send word to evacuate while we try to shut down their command.
Exactly. Meanwhile, Weir is calculating exactly where we'll be going.
This strike sounds like it'll be a one-way trip.
Maybe. I'm not going to worry about it. If we die, we die. I'm going to make sure that Origin comes with us.
I'm glad
yes,
we're on the
doom and gloom.
page.
I've
blah,
lost
blah,
as
blah.
much as anyone in this war, and I'll damned well be there to finish it.
She's a grumpy grump.
You find what you were looking for back there?
I knew putting him down wasn't going to change much. It won't bring anyone back, but I can sleep a little easier. Thanks, Will, for giving me that chance.
I didn't have a chance.
I want you to know. What happened with your brother back there?
Will, it's okay. You were right. It had to be done.
I only hope you'd do the same for me if it came down to it.
If it's you, I won't have to think twice.
Oh, thanks.
But thank you, Will. And I'm sure Pete would thank you too.
There's not a lot of time.
Understood. Go check on Weir for the target's coordinates. I'll be ready when you are.
No. No. No, you're making me run all the way back there. Let's do this real quick. Before I forget. Alright, we got this. Fort Bragg, California. Fort Bragg. Form, test, develop an improved fuel system for the Avenger. Agent should have a working knowledge of engineering and be able to protect sensitive tech. Quick charge pack. Reduces recharge time for all abilities. Military convoy carrying weapons and ammunition has been trapped by enemy forces. Send a team of agents to get it out. And West Virginia. Medical advances have been able to develop the potential cure for the sleepwalker infection. Further testing will hopefully allow us to cure large groups of the population at once. And medical agents to be sent to the field test cure on an isolated community. Increases weapon damage against shields and armor. We get a rank 3 commando. Okay. Miami. Operatives report visual confirmation of a missile launch from the island of Cuba. It is unknown if the launch was an act of sabotage by outsider agents or deliberate attack on their forces, but the missile appears to have flown off course in the Pacific Ocean. Missile detonation payload is uncertain, but residents fear the possibility of future attacks. Chicago burns. Fires rage across Chicago. The origin is unknown, but outsider agents are suspected while the enemy had limited their attacks to isolated communities while undermining the defenses of major cities. It appears they are not preparing for direct attacks. The message is clear. Our time is running out. And New Orleans. Sudden flooding along the coastline indicates outsider activity in the Gulf of Mexico. Although long-range recon reveals little, New Orleans is especially hard hit as it has suffered from an unusually high rate of sleepwalker infection. Many have fled the city, but there are rumors of new horrors lurking in the swamplands and strange aquatic discoveries by local fishermen. Alright, so we got... what's this? Mission 10. 10. 10. Engineering, huh? Alright, we should be able to get all these then. Boom, look at that. We have enough agents to do it. Yeah, make sure you recruit agents. Looks like we have 2 operations, which are kind of side missions. I don't know which one we're supposed to be doing first. I think you can do both of them. You know,
That's everything we need. Run those to the director and tell him I'll meet him at the hangar. Ah, Carter, just in time.
Got our travel plans ready, Doc?
Yes. I've just finished calculating the coordinates for our strike, and I've tested the Ven gate as well as I can, given the conditions.
We won't get a second shot at this.
Well then, I suppose it's now or never.
That's a strange thing to hear coming from you.
Sometimes the best test is a live one, Carter.
We're risking it all on this, but I know you haven't let us down yet.
I'll be risking my life on it too. After all, you'll need me there to operate the gates.
So, the data from AsksUs gave you the coordinates you needed. Where do they point?
Most definitely. They point to a particularly isolated point in orbit around the alien homeworld.
Where exactly is the alien homeworld?
It's hard to describe precisely without a star map, but it's
these parts of the mission or the game actually take longer.
They're a long way from home.
Planets that can sustain our kind of life are few and far between, even in an infinite universe.
At least there's little things you can do.
You've opened other Ven gates before, right? This isn't all just theoretical.
Of course. You were there when Lawrence and I opened the first one.
That didn't exactly turn out well.
No, but it worked.
And of course, you know, if you want to skip through dialogue, the game would be a lot shorter.
I think.
Of course,
Is,
the real
pretty
test will be
dialogue
transferring something as large
At least
as
I don't
the
have to
Avenger.
read everything.
We'll see about that soon enough, though.
I don't mind doing it, but
Any
I've
idea
been
what we
doing it
can
for like
expect to
5 or
find on
6
their home
games.
Thankfully, the outsiders seem to have a
rough.
similar environment and gravity to our own. No doubt that's why they chose Earth for their conquest. But the rest may be, as they say, quite alien.
What sort of defenses would they have?
The Avengers' stealth ability should get us past the toughest defenses, but it looks like you'll have to do the last leg of the trip on foot.
Just me and my squad in an alien base? Sounds like fun.
Their security will no doubt be fierce, but I'm happy to say it'll be limited. They apparently try to keep Origin's location secret, so they can't garrison an entire army around it.
We're gonna be relying on your work. I sure hope it makes the grade, Doctor.
As do I. You're not the only one whose life is on the line. Can't say I relish the risk of dying so far away from home, but how many scientists have a chance to see an alien world?
Don't think of it as dying far
Trick
away
question.
from home. Think of it as dying to save your home.
Yes. That's much more comforting, isn't it? I suppose it's time. See you in the Avenger, Carter.
Oh, that's kind of neat how they were installing that just a mission ago. There are nice little touches that they have to the game. Give them that.
Get those evacuation orders out and keep the agents defending the high-profile targets.
Yes, sir. Understood. We'll keep everything
Is
running until you
everyone
return.
busy talking to
Your
someone else?
inexplicable
Like, I don't know what
confidence
they're
is
talking
noted
about.
and appreciated, Chelsky. Well, here's Carter now. Carter, good. I'm told that everything is ready.
Yes, sir.
Glad to hear it. We'll depart within the hour.
That's it?
Carter?
No speeches? Nothing to say?
This isn't the time for speeches, Carter. You know what's at stake, and you know the odds.
Yes, sir, I do.
I'd expect no less.
I'm ready to put these bastards in the ground for good, no matter what it costs.
I know. You once asked me why I chose you, despite your record. This is why, Carter. Because you're a man who will not quit, no matter what.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. Prove me right. Get out there and get it done.
I just don't understand. Our missions have been a success.
No, your missions have been a success. If you'd call losing 2 towns and barely escaping with your objective successful. And even so, no one else has your success rate in the field.
We can get more agents, better training.
The outsiders are the ones
Really
with an endless
deflated that
stream
one.
of troops, not us. There's only one option. We've got to take the fight to them.
Hasn't this Origin been around for, well, forever for all we know? What if stopping him and shutting down Mosaic isn't as simple as shooting him in the head?
We've made every preparation we can with the information we have. And if that's not enough, well, you've shown a talent for thinking on your feet.
You're telling me to improvise? That's a change. What if we get there and I don't have the tools I need?
Don't worry, I've got a backup plan. But frankly, you're the best chance we've got.
Supposing we do manage to close the gates, what happens to the outsider forces on Earth?
I'm leaving a detailed battle plan. It's currently being distributed to the acting Joint Chiefs. The hope is that once we've separated our world from theirs, enemy supply lines will be cut off and the individual enemy platoons will be severed from the central command. This ought to give our military the edge they need to finish things.
Doesn't sound like you plan on being around for the cleanup.
The odds of us returning from this mission are slim. No use pretending otherwise.
I'm ready to go. I'll meet you in the Avenger.
You know what's at stake here, Carter, and you know the odds. You've survived this long. I know you're the right man for the job.
Alright. We could do that, but we got 2 more missions here, right? Yeah, so we got Firestorm and Hawkeye. So, we'll go do Hawkeye. Recover a prisoner. XCOM has lost contact with a military convoy transporting a high-ranking outsider prisoner. We need this prisoner recovered, dead or alive. Alright, let's begin this mission, and we'll call it here. Once we hit the save. Because the game uses an autosave, there's no manual saves. At least none that I could tell. It does use like 5 or 6 autosaves.
This place is pretty busted up, Barnes. You sure this is our destination?
Transport driver radioed these coordinates.
Alright, folks. We'll call it here. Yeah, see you latest. Base visit 4. Oh, it saves at every point. That's neat. Okay. Alright, gonna call it here. To my subscribers, y'all stay awesome. You have an amazing day. Or if you prefer, continue to be amazing and have an awesome day. Drive by Redneck Computers. I'll catch you next time. Until then, y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night.